We have to head to another international crime first.
Yeah, we do, Ando. We say friends, and we say, but you know why we say we love the Russian bots and don't target us, and don't target anyone bots while you're at it. You know, let's all drop.
But if you have to target someone, not us.
Not us.
Yep.
Because
choose
we're
over us.
a peace-loving show, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
And we choose sitting down and having a laugh with people.
Oh, yeah.
Over singling people out, and perhaps in extreme circumstances, the one thing we're dead against is bullying.
Yep.
Now, I wish we could speak on behalf of the entire show.
Yeah,
we can't.
We can't.
Because Cackling Jack,
put your
it's
mic
been
on.
brought to our attention, Jack, through the thousands of submissions we've received at hamishandy.com with people writing in and sharing bits of their life and their data with us.
And often they want to participate in a fun way, but sometimes people are forced to participate in a not-so-fun way.
And I'm sure you're aware of this because you do go through the trove of data and that we then have to buy off you because you're a data hoarder, you're a data pig, you're a Cambridge Analytica, and we've got to pay to access your servers.
I have scanned
Russia
the emails this week, and I
they'd hack in and get
we
his.
should actually get it for free from Russia.
I'll say up front, what you're about to bring up is not true.
Well,
if it is the email that I think you're about to...
Do you know a man called Riley Knight?
Yes, I went to high school with him.
Okay,
Yes.
he has been contacted. He's contacted us several times.
Yes.
It only just came to our attention now, but this was a few weeks ago that he contacted us, claiming that there was an incident where you bullied him.
Yep.
It was an incident in music class, I think he says. Look, Andrew and I, we take this stuff very seriously. He also sent in a song. We've been asking people to send in short songs that in a future episode, we're going to play a whole episode just having songs.
Often people use song as a healing process.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette certainly did it for Jagged Little Pill, the album.
Have a listen to the song that Riley sent in, and you get a mention, mate.
Jack Post, a real Bitcoin weasel. Jack Post, won't finish his house. Jack Post, a bully in high school. Jack Post, guitar is so slow.
So he's really had a go at you there, Jack.
Well, that's bully.
Well, is it?
It is.
It's actually facts. Because you are a Bitcoin weasel, you won't finish your house, and you were a bully in high school. So he claims. But Jack, we're not just going to take his word for it. We got in early this morning.
Yes, we
and
never
called
get it early because he's in Scotland. He's had to flee the country.
He's so scared of being
doesn't live here
bullied by
anymore.
you again. Oh, he doesn't live here. Don't pretend you haven't tried to find him to give him a wedgie. We called him this morning to get his side of the story. This is what happened. Is that Riley?
Yes. Hello.
Riley, of all the wonderful things you sent in on your...
Namingly, you can name any They May Be Giant song, listening for just the first 3 seconds.
I
Which is
also-
something we want to test in the future.
We want to test in the future. I also want to know how you won $5,000 by cheating on a Channel 7 game show.
But again, that's not for today.
There's a lot of meat. There's a lot of meat on those bones for sure. Yeah, a lot of stuff to get across.
I feel like we're at a fancy function and you're a plate of chicken wings. I don't know which one to devour first, but there is one chicken wing we need to eat.
Yes.
All right.
The last claim, and I quote, I went to school with Jack. Jack once bullied me when I was busting and the toilet was locked. You do mention it in your song as well, the bullying incident. We take bullying very, very seriously here at this show. We want you to know that Jack can't hear this, Riley.
Yes, not here.
Can he not?
No.
We'd never put the victim in front of the perpetrator.
Exactly.
I appreciate these. I appreciate the sphere of safety that's been put up here.
He'll just do it again.
Exactly.
He'll just bully you again.
I mean, you've had to flee to Scotland to get away from him. It's pretty incredible that you've gone to that length. And so, just letting you know, you're in a safe place. Talk us through the incident.
Well, so look, Jack, obviously a bit of a music nerd. He was captain of the band and playing guitars with both hands and trombone and out the bum and all sorts of stuff. He's always done
trombone
music
out the
department.
bum. Okay, well, let's keep the bullying one way.
Sorry, all right. I realise. I'm
That's
lashing
okay.
out. I'm in a dark place. Anyway,
Riley, hurt people. Yeah. I understand.
he's down the music department. He's fiddly farting away on the guitar, whatever else.
Yeah.
And I go in there, and there was a little area in the music department where there were toilets that the students could use, and they were locked, right? Because most of the kids, this is after school, most of the kids had gone home, so Miss Bartosi locked that area of the music room.
Sure.
So I go in there, and I'm like, oh, Miss Bartosi, I'm actually busting here. Can I go through to the toilets like that? And she's like, oh, mate, I'm in the middle of doing this. I'm like, yeah, can I just grab the keys? Is that all right? And she's just looking at me like I've got two heads. And Jack, who was sitting there in the front row of his electric guitar, mate, he's having a good old giggle. He's having a good old giggle like that. And I just remember that weaselly little laugh that he had.
How horrible.
And it stayed with me for, I mean, this was 15 years ago. It was actually very embarrassing. And I walked out of it with my head hung in shame. And I had to, to go to the other end of the school, up to the toilet box that was still open, the other end of the school. But I do really distinctly remember Jack Post having a good old giggle at me when I was there with my legs crossed and a red face and Miss Bartosi telling me off.
I'll be honest.
No, giggles can be bullies. A giggle, and a mischievous giggle when you're that vulnerable, that can cut deep. And he's done a horrible thing.
He has, hasn't he?
He's done a horrible thing.
Yeah, and we'll bring this up with him.
And you've come to the right place, Riley, because as soon as I heard he giggled, my jaw hit the floor.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Because that's not on.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing we don't do on the show, it's giggle at someone who's in a vulnerable position.
No, I've never done it.
And he's never done it. And it's one of his pet hates. Riley, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this charge to Jack.
Yep.
We owe it to him to give him the right of reply.
Yes.
What we might do actually is you wrote a song about him bullying you. Yeah. We'll give him the chance to respond in song.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like that's very fair. And look, can I just say, like, that song was part of the healing process for me. And I didn't want to, lash out in that way, but...
No, it's a really beautiful song. Mate, 30 Seconds to Mars does the same thing. A lot of bands do it.
Yep.
It's a hit, you...
Bon Iver went away to the woods to exercise all these demons for his first album, and you've done that.
Mitch Jenkinson, you googled at me, is a Bon Iver lyric that jumps to mind.
Riley, well done.
Really appreciate it, Riley. Really quickly, how'd you win $5,000 by cheating?
No.
Okay,
No,
we'll have to talk to you about
we'll come
this
back.
is actually a
Riley,
this is a very, very good story.
Okay, we'll pick that one up. We've got to stay the task at hand.
What game show was it?
It was $1 Million Minute.
Okay,
interesting. We'll get back to you on that.
See you, Riley.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, fellas. Good on you.
Well, Jack, you've now heard the charge.
Where do I start with that call?
How dare you?
I mean,
And the whole time you've sat over there pretending to be this sweet, innocent boy who's trying his best to build a house.
But you giggled at a guy busting.
Little did we know you are a vicious giggler.
And for all the cream that people who write into this show like to put on their stories.
Don't try and deflect the situation. Don't try and get misinformation out there. The charge is you bullied him.
Yep.
And then I'd look over at Andy, who comes from a school where hanging somebody from a goalpost from their underwear was probably...
Sign of respect.
So, the teachers would do to the students, probably. I mean, you and your friends...
Yeah, but we'd never giggle.
You giggle between 9 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. You don't giggle at a man in distress. That's the school rule. Now, don't try and bully Andy. You respond to the charges that have been laid. You got 1 week, Jack. All right, 1 week. Respond in song next week. Case closed. I'll defer.
Haim, last week on the show we kicked things off because it was an important matter.
Yeah.
With an accusation from a guy called Riley.
Young Riley has said, look, I went to high school with Jack. You guys might be having a lot of fun with him in there, but beware, you're laughing with a bully.
Yes.
He bullied me at high school. In one incident, he wasn't Riley's bully, the way that, unfortunately, some bullies may keep targeting someone. Yeah. Jack obviously went to Riley, bullied him once and had his fill. And was satiated. His thirst for bullying was quenched. We can't stand on this show for bullying, whether it be one instance or many. No. We've got a blanket ban on bullies. We can't support them, can't condone them. It was a shock to us to find out we had one in our midst.
We got in early. We took the call from Riley from Scotland to quickly summarise the bullying.
If he was comfortable talking about it now, because it would have obviously happened some 15 years ago. Yeah. He was comfortable to talk about it. He explained the situation to us.
He needed to do a wee.
It was music class. Miss Belladucci was up the front of the class. What was her name? Biblioni.
Miss Bartosi.
Yep. Miss Bartosi.
Front of the class. She had the keys to the toilet. They were locked in the music wing.
It was after hours.
He did. We noticed he did cast himself, Riley, as a very casual, cool student, saying, hey, just flick us the keys, teach. She said, hey, mate, I'm in the middle of something. Can't give you the keys.
But I'm busting. And that's when it happened.
He was crossing his legs. He was very nervous. He was upset. He was vulnerable. He looks across and sees Jack, the musical bully, there. And Jack, and I can't believe I'm saying this about a friend, he giggled, viciously giggled at a boy in need, a boy who needed to wee. He just needed to do a human thing. And instead of Jack going, come on, Belladucci, give him the keys, Jack chose to laugh. Just to laugh at someone in need. And
A lot of people
that shocks me. For the sweet boy that we know, that really shocks me that he's got that in him. It was a vicious laugh. All week long, people were saying, you kick him out of the show, sack him, can't have a vicious laugher on the show. And we said, look, that's Riley's side of it.
Yes.
Maybe there's some way for Jack to keep his job here if he can respond in song and explain his side of it.
Go for it, Jack. Take it away.
Since Riley also wrote a song too that just literally just said to music, Jack bullied me. That doesn't
and some of the things he says in his email and story are true. You know, I did go to school with him. There was a locked bathroom in the music room, but I remember some parts differently.
Okay.
In my recollection of it, he wasn't going to ask to do a wee. He was going to do
Number 2.
number 2.
We might actually get an official bully.
No.
This is interesting. Jack's defense is, I did not bully him for that crime. I would like the court to imagine a funnier scenario. I was not laughing at the thought of him weeing his pants. I was laughing at the thought of him peeing his peas, pooing his peas, pooing his pants.
Okay, I'll go check
No,
it.
that's. I just remember not being a bully.
He's trying to bully him. He's trying to get us thinking about him pooing his pants.
Here we go.
It's true that I was a legend in high school, a hero amongst the students. But I'd never use my power at their expense. I might have seemed tough and strong and intimidating and hard to read, but I'd never be mean. That's just not me. O'Reilly, I would never giggle at you when you stand up in front of the room, asking the teacher if you can do a poo in the locked bathroom. O'Reilly, you wrongly accuse me of being a bully, but I'd never laugh at you if you needed a poo and the bathroom was locked. So it's important to know that Riley fabricated this story just to get his email read out on a podcast. Not cool. He dragged my name through the dirt and it hurt. He got his 5 minutes of fame, but it came at a cost. Now he's lost a dear old friend. Maybe he thought I'd never see him again, and he'd never have to look me in the eye and admit he lied. I'd never giggle at you when you stand up in front of the room, asking the teacher if you can do a poo in the locked bathroom. Riley, you wrongly accused me of being a bully, but I'd never laugh at you if you needed to do a poo.
Look, case dismissed. And the lyric, I'd never laugh at you if you needed to do a poo, shall go down in history as one of the most powerful, romantic, moving song lyrics of all time.
What an amazing show, full of songs.
Yeah, really.
Well,
It's really neck and neck between James
James
Bay
Bay
and Jack Post there for musical talent. And
Yeah.
look, Riley, we can still have you on.
I'd like an apology.
Oh, I don't want to hear
I
an
think
apology.
that's-
No, we're not going to.
That's a bit too far.
I do want to find
We want to
out.
know the rest of his stories. He said he cheated and won $5,000 on the Channel 7 game
Can we
show.
trust these stories though after that first one?
I don't get too carried away because I know we know you did it.
We'll see you next week, everyone. Hey, we spoke to Riley in Britain who accused Jack of bullying him.
Yeah.
He also had a point in his correspondence that said he had cheated
Yep.
and won
On a Channel 7 game show.
on a Channel 7 game show.
Really quickly, how'd you win $5,000 by cheating?
No,
on
no.
the Channel 7? Okay,
No,
we'll have to
no,
talk to you about that.
We'll come
this
back.
is actually
No, Riley,
this
you've
is
had
a
a
very, very good story.
Okay, we'll pick that one up. We've got to stay the task at hand.
What game show was it?
It was $1 Million Minute.
Okay,
Interesting.
thank
We'll
you.
get back to you on that.
We haven't gone back to him. Now,
I do want to get back to it.
yeah, same. Okay,
Desperately.
let's definitely keep that one going. Okay.
We spent 10 minutes talking about Jack bullying him, which is still with me, and I still can't really look at Jack the same way.
Yeah.
We all remember the story. giggling.
Giggling
at the
when
key
someone was
request.
busting.
I'm going to request that people stop referencing me as a bully on Instagram
Request
and my
denied.
social media
Request
pages.
denied.
You're, and I suppose Riley requested you to not giggle.
Sometimes the pleas of a victim will fall on deaf ears.
Well, the hypocrisy is gigantic because people are coming to bully me
Yep.
for being a one-time bully, and I said I was sorry. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'll giggle at that.
You sung a song about him pooing his pants.
Okay, you got to press on.
Request denied. Press
Gotta
on.
press on.
Boys, we do have to wrap up for another day. I think I need to bring this up. Something's been handed to me by one of our producers. We might remember Kenny from the start of the show.
Yeah,
Irish
I
Kenny.
remember him. It was only about
You guys
35
remember him?
minutes ago.
Okay, just getting everyone on the same page. Hey, Ando, you're on my side on this, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't. You got nothing to worry about.
Okay.
You got absolutely nothing to worry about. So it's natural when someone brings something up, you go, "How are we going to fall here? 2-1, 2-1 one way, 2-1 the other way."
Or am I just going to turtle this and just pull everything
Or
into
just
the
be
shell?
1-1-1? Do we all just lash out at each other?
Yeah.
I'm giving you got total immunity.
Okay,
here.
great.
Enjoy this.
Okay.
Because I think you will. Obviously, Kenny being an island, some telephone setup was required today. Jack, did you speak to Kenny before we got in?
That's true.
So had a bit of a chat to Kenny. Great. And Mike, Radio Mike, who helps on the show, puts stuff together. He's been emailing Kenny to go, "Yep, hey mate, we'd love to have a chat to you, figuring out the times." So Jack's been verbally talking to Kenny. Mike's been emailed talking to him. Mike passed on an email from Kenny just now, post being on the show. Kenny got the coin, so he's obviously very excited. Mike's facilitating the transfer of the coin, writing down his unique coin number, making sure that it's logged on the books. This is from Kenny to Mike. Hey man, thanks a lot. I was so happy to be on the show. Keep up the great work. The show's amazing. Well, that's nice. He goes. Then we get into the guts of it. He goes, also, I didn't want to say this on air. Okay, so what's this? Kenny's got something.
So he's come off a victory.
He's come off a high.
And then he's gone to himself.
And he's obviously got something he feels like he needs to bring up, but he chose not to do it on air because he's a professional, I think.
Yeah.
But he wants to reach out to someone from the show because he in good faith, he doesn't think he can sit on this.
I have no idea what the only thing I remember saying to him is, "Kenny, I'll call you back in 5 minutes when we're ready to go." Okay,
so now we've got Jack's statement. Didn't want to bring this on air, but when Jack rang me, he sniggered a bit. And I couldn't help but feel he bullied me. Now, of course, he's not going to bring that up in front of his bully, nor should any victim have to. But he's done the right thing. He's reached out to Mike to go, "You are a great producer. You obviously care about this podcast. May it
What did you laugh at him about, Jack?
I don't know, but I'm getting close to not laughing on the show anymore at all. Full stop.
Oh, big.
I wouldn't want that.
Don't take that away
Jack
from the people.
I wouldn't want that.
Thank you, Andy.
This is... No, don't try and change the 2-1 split. But this is obviously a problem, Jack, that you have got. You've got a bullying snigger. And Kenny certainly felt it. This is now a coin owner, and he's elevated himself not just from a very important podcaster, but to a rarefied coin owning podcaster. He's reached out to Mike. Mike's done the right thing and passed it on to management, to me and Andy. He's thinking a bit. Couldn't help but feel he bullied me. I didn't want to say anything on air in case he sniggered at me again, but hopefully the lads can stamp that out.
All right, next week's
Looking forward to the show,
Yeah.
Kenny.
Next week's show, I'm not going to make a peep.
Wow.
No laughter.
Peepless post.
Gosh.
And I should say one more thing about the coins while we're talking about the coins. Remember in London, I didn't give the coin to the guy who got to me second. I had 3 coins to give away.
Made an enemy.
He kept emailing and saying, blah, 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 this, I should have got a coin. So I'm giving him my one that you lent to me.
But it's not yours.
I know. I already told him though.
It's not yours to give. And how many of those £5 payments have you made?
Zero.
We'll work this out next week.
Who is this bully?
Let's just sit on this.
This is what, unfortunately, what we were looking for was a sorry, Kenny, and what you did instead was lash out.
No, I'm getting sick of these guys like Kenny and all of them getting on.
sick of our listeners. Are you?
No.
Would you like to actually record on the podcast? You're getting sick of the listeners. Am I hearing this correctly?
Just the guys who like jumping on the bullying
He felt
thing
bullied,
and-
Jack. He felt bullied. You sneak it at him.
Hey, Jack.
You've done it before. You did it again.
It's not my birthday every day. Sometimes you have
I
to
wish
wear
you'd tell us that.
Sometimes you have to wear the cloak that the people give you.
I wish you would
And
tell
yours-
us that and stop
you-
demanding.
And yours has a big kick me sign on the back of it, unfortunately.
I'm taking next week off.
New tracksuits next week, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, got the post office slip. They're waiting to be picked up. We're all having wild flashbacks, aren't we, from when we did do live action role play in the Washington State Forest
Yes.
in America.
In
Gap
fact,
year
let's-
number one.
Let's post it as a flashback.
We should actually.
We should post that segment
Let's put it up.
as a flashback.
We'll put it up at Facebook and Instagram this week because when we went, we knew loosely it would be people casting spells on each other.
Yeah, but we didn't realise.
I've never seen Jack. The takeaway from that weekend wasn't the amazing for us that day that Jack was so sneered so much at the LARPers.
Exactly.
I've just never seen Jack, who we always regarded as a gentle, nice guy.
Until he giggled at a guy wanting to go to the toilet at an orchestra
It was
practice.
really, now when we heard that he was a bully this year, it all made sense because we thought back to that LARPing weekend where you really behaved like a bully, Jack. You were sneering at who you thought were underlings to you. No,
Yeah.
admittedly, it was a guy dressed as a cat. So they used the sheriff.
saying a baby.
And there was a guy in a full suit of armour that he clearly hated, but he'd spent thousands of dollars on it. He couldn't walk around. He was itchy.
Yeah.
He was hot. It kept jabbing
Yeah.
into him and poking
I
him.
liked Mayor Cat. The
Cat guy was good.
Armour guy was.
Oh, yeah, it was a deal.
He cheated.
I do think about
He
that.
won $5,000 cheating on a TV game show, $1 Million Minute.
He was the young boy that reported Jack for bullying, wasn't
Yes.
he? Something we haven't forgotten.
We have not forgotten that. So Jack obviously laughed when Riley needed to go to the toilet. What a bully.
I still can't believe it. I still,
Yeah.
you think you've heard it all.
Yeah.
I mean, we both went through high school, and you thought,
Oh, yeah.
you try and push the ugly spectre of bullying out of your head because you hope that it was something that happened in the past, and then when you hear Jack, who's much younger than us, you hear what Jack was doing, what his bullying tricks were.
Yeah, just giggling.
Just a reminder that it's still out there, and a vicious giggle can cut a heart deep.
Yeah.
Riley's still wearing the scars. You heard it in his voice then.
He went on to be a cheap.
Yeah. Pushed him off the rails.
Yeah.
After getting bullied because hurt people hurt people.
Shall we lock in Riley for next week?
Yes, please.
Okay.
If
Let's tick
he's
that off.
happy enough to come on the phone with a former foe. Or, well, actually, not a former bully. Because
Yeah.
once you've been bullied by someone, they're not a former bully.
No.
They're a bully.
Yeah, they're-
Jack, you're his bully.
Yes.
And what do you do? What noise did I just hear you make?
I don't know, sir.
A giggle. Getting ready already. Oh, there it is. A glimpse inside a bully's workshop as he trials new giggles. D-Day, baby. Okay, here we go. We've all been looking forward to this.
Yes.
Jack, we are about to get back on someone that I want you to know enjoys complete diplomatic immunity from me and Andy. We have to protect him. He was the victim in a bullying case from years ago. He's the one that blew the whistle on your schoolyard bullying.
So what I know of what we're doing now is Riley is a guy who once hinted at a story about $1 Million Minute,
Yes.
Yeah.
the game show, and now we're getting him on to retell that
Well,
story.
last time we had him on the show, he ended the phone call by yelling, "Oh, guys, I cheated at $1 Million Minute, and I got a
He cheated on a game show.
won
Won $5,000.
$5,000." And we're like, we want to hear that, but we'd been gone on too long because the reason he was on the show that day was to blow the whistle on how you bullied him at school. We all know the incident. I'll go over it now so we don't have to traumatize Riley when we get him up, so he doesn't have to hear it again because I think it's the victim.
Should I tell it how I remember it?
Whoa.
Okay, go for it.
We
I
don't really often get the accused to tell their version of the story
Go for it.
and let it be entered into the record.
A desperate man, Riley, wanted to get on the podcast. He knew me from high school. That part is true.
More bullying.
He fabricated a story where I bullied him. When you talked to him on the phone, he said, "Oh, yeah, I think he laughed at me one time when I asked to go to the toilet."
What a shame.
A true case of non-bullying.
shame.
And then...
Oh, that's not non-bullying. You did laugh at him when he needed to go to the toilet.
Well, I
Sorry,
can't-
Jack, but I believe the victim. What he said was he needed to go to the toilet. He's at a really vulnerable time in his life. And rather than have you as a comrade there, as a young man, standing shoulder to shoulder with him, saying, wrapping an arm around him, saying, "Understand your pain, and we're all in this adolescent mess together."
Why is going to the toilet an adolescent mess?
Because it's about the body, and it's a confusing time for everyone going through it. Instead of
Not doing a wee.
instead of saying that, Jack, what came out of your mouth can only be described as the giggle that echoed across decades. The most bullying bullying
Giggle.
thing you could have done.
I mean, we all giggle in a nice way. You giggle.
Yeah.
With a real
You got a
sense
sharp
of-
giggle, boy, and now I know where it came from. And that's obviously stuck with him. He did a brave thing coming
So
forward.
when we said we're going to get him back up to tell us the story about how he cheated on a game show, you said, that'd be great, because this is the swear show. You haven't sworn yet.
Andy's done his swear.
I've got my swear out of the way.
Well, he caused me a lot of grief on my social media pages
And
because
you'd
I started posting photos of just me and my wife at, I don't know, the races or something, and people go, bully, bully. Look at the bully.
So you'd like to say F you to him.
You said last episode you wanted him up so you could swear at him.
Now I'm having second thoughts on that a little bit, because that does seem like the punishment does not fit the crime, which he did, which was make people call me a bully.
Yeah.
That's his crime.
Yeah.
But my punishment, saying F you to him, is probably too much.
Right.
I wondered if I could just say F that, Riley. F that.
Oh, you
What
want to
did
down?
do?
You want to down?
Oh, so you want to more be exasperated
Yeah.
at the situation
Yeah.
rather than
Or
swear
a
at him.
WTF, maybe
Yeah.
Riley.
What?
WTF, mate.
Yeah,
What-
okay.
yeah.
Well, you just do it however you like. Now, do you want us to say Jack's got something to say to you, Riley, or would you prefer us to just let you chime in when you're ready?
Prompt him.
Prompt him.
So you just say,
Get him
Riley,
ready. Yeah.
Jack's got something to say.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, get him up now. Yeah. Riley.
Ahoy.
Ahoy, mate.
Ahoy, Riley.
Yeah, we cannot wait to hear the story.
Sorry it's been such a long time between drinks.
Yeah.
That's all right. Look, it's great to be back on the show. Is Jacko there?
Jacko is in the
Yes.
background here.
Hello, Riley. Good to
G'day,
speak
Jack.
to you again.
G'day, mate.
Do you
Yeah,
regret
been a
what you
while.
said
Look,
about me?
Look, can I just I'm very sorry that I've sort of, I've contributed to you being the one who's picked on now. I guess history's a circle.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Well,
I'm very sorry, mate.
thank you for saying that. I have nothing to say. You're a fucking legend.
Jack's turned it around.
Oh,
Whoa,
dear.
Riley.
Wow.
Jack has used his swear on you.
But he's used it in an endearing
in a
way.
positive way.
Where we felt in the lead up that you may cop a barrage of effing assaults.
Yeah,
You have actually
Jack's
got
turned it around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Riley,
I
that's
think just a dramatic reversal there. Jeez.
yeah, it's nice. I mean,
No,
we're all
that's
reeling.
very big of you, Riley. And I was going to do the same thing, but you got in first to
Well,
be the bigger
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
well, actually, he wasn't right. Initially, Jack's plan was to launch into an FU.
Okay.
We've composed ourselves.
And I won't swear again for the rest of the show.
I think I've got mine out of the system as
Yep.
promised.
Yep. And Jack, how'd you go?
No more from me. No more.
Okay,
You
good.
would feel a bit vindicated though, Jack, because
We turned on your rival.
A little bit. But just after he became a nice guy, so now I'm...
it was a roller coaster. But we all knew that there could have been some areas where you sped up the story a little bit by going, I just jumped in perhaps before a question was finished on a quiz show and gave myself a small advantage.
I
Would be-
acknowledge.
That was
that,
quite a fast way to say it, wasn't it?
yes. I acknowledge that off the back of this podcast, I will appear more of a bully than Jack will.
That's possible.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that on the chin.
You really stamped on him at the end.
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
feel like it's a title you were seeking. Seeking a little bit of that bullying limelight.
No.
And I thought we were zero tolerance. So
Hey.
I'm confused.
We've got a zero tolerance on bullying him.
Well,
Um,
not what I saw. I feel like we've got a low teens tolerance.
Yeah.
Like we'll let a fair bit go.